In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to swap out a VC1 and program the saw to use it. The first thing you're going to want to do is to shut down power to the saw. Next, locate the VC1 that you want to replace. The first thing I tell people is to remove the plastic terminal covers and take a picture of how it is wired so you know where each wire goes. Next, it's a simple matter of removing those wires from each of the terminals, unplugging the two network cables, and swapping out the VC1. Reattach the wires, plug in the two Cat5 cables. Note that it's important to get the right Cat5 cable in the right jack, so look back at your original picture if needed. The left plug connects to the encoder, and the right plug connects to the network switch. After that's all done, you're now ready to move on to the next step, which is to program the software so it can talk to the VC1s. To program the software, go to the Repair tab, then the Manual Controls, and then select the head that has the failing VC1. Once you have the correct head selected, click on the Settings button for that specific axis. Once that is selected, go over to the Basic tab, and here's what you have to do. First, you have to tell the software what the MAC address is of the new VC1. MAC addresses are printed on the top cover of every VC1 we sell. All you need to know are the last 4 digits, since the other ones never change. Once you have that number and letter combination typed in, go ahead and save that, and then go to the Axis Check tab. Click on the Auto VC1 button, and then you will need to wait about 10 seconds. Press the refresh button so you can see all of the different VC1s that are currently connected, as well as their IP addresses and firmware version of the VC1. By default, all VC1s come with version 2.9 or newer. You'll want to update to the latest version of the firmware before using it. To update, highlight the VC1 you want to update, then click the Choose Firmware button and locate the Programs folder, which is in the MNT folder. Next, select the latest build of the firmware that you have available to you, which is always called build and then a number, and sometimes a letter. Newer systems ship with build 3.6, but build 3.2 is fine if that's all that you have. If you don't have either of those, please contact technical support and we will send over the latest version of the firmware. After you've selected the correct firmware version, press the Upgrade Firmware button and then wait for the pop-up screen that says Firmware Update Complete. That's it. You're all done. Please remember that after changing a VC1, you will need to recalibrate that specific movement because the previous position data that was stored in the VC1 was lost,